Keep
cool. Yeah. You realise that like these 60-year-old men, they're talking to themselves, they're walking back and forth, they're screaming at themselves, and all of a sudden they'll start going manic, like running up down the corridors, screaming random shit, and like it makes you realise like fuck, some people are lost and they're never gonna get better. Because they're 60, bro. They've been in these places for years.
And imagine how much medication they've got in their system.
Exactly.
Drugged out for so long.
It's like it's a waste of life. And it was sad to see. And I was like, I don't belong in this place, bro. I obviously, because I'm a calm guy, I made some friends, and there are a couple of nice people in there. You do meet some like decent people there, and some of the nurses there, they actually do care about their job, and they actually do check up on you and make sure you're good. But also, you do get the bad ones who are power hungry. And
the job worth.
I'll like say for example, because we couldn't have cords in our room because of risk of hanging ourselves. So we had to give our phone into the office to charge, and then we'll ask for it back. I'll ask this one man, like he's literally sitting there on his phone listening to music on his shift, and I'll ask him, bro, can I put my phone on charge? Like they're polite. I'm a nice guy. I've never been rude in my life ever. Like ask him, they're polite, and he'll be like, oh yeah, I'll do it in a minute. I'll ask him 5 minutes later, oh bro, I just need my phone charged. Can you just quickly put it on charge? Oh, just ask the next person.
Those are the same motherfuckers. If you get mad, they'll start acting like you're bugging.
Yeah, exactly. And it started pissing me off. But I knew that already because I've been in Lewisham psychiatric ward.
So you knew how the game goes.
I knew how the game. So like, if I start getting angry, it's only gonna make it worse for me. I'm gonna stay here longer. They'll put me on more meds, whatever. So I always try to stay calm. But I was in there for 2 months. At the end of my stay, I'm talking like it's a fucking hotel, but
at the end of your reservation,
at the end of my incarceration, the feds said, we want to interview with you. So they let me out with my dad to go through the interview, and obviously this girl was saying all these allegations and. I talked to a solicitor, obviously, because that's the first thing you do.
Yeah, to get some legal
advice.
First
thing you do.
Yeah.
You never chat to the feds first. Never, ever, ever. That's a fucking if any of you go through legal advice, get a solicitor. Talk to someone first who knows about the law.
Yeah, a good one, by the way, because sometimes you can't really find those fucking useless solicitors. Yeah. So get yourself a good solicitor if you can, obviously.
Yes. But luckily, I did have a good solicitor. I got one. She was a very nice lady. Yeah. She talked to me about it, and I told her the truth, and she said to me, Charlie, what I want you to do when the feds come in, I just want you to tell me exactly what you said to me in the exact same way you said it, because that's the truth, and it's very hard to fuck up the truth. Do you know what I mean? You can't skip over your words when you're telling the truth because it's actually what happened. Yeah,
but when you're trying, it's like with a lie. When you're trying to make up a lie, so sometimes you can forget what you said.
Exactly, and then it comes on, it unravels itself.
It's true, yeah.
But when you're telling the truth, it's just in your head. You know what happened, so you're telling the truth.
You can repeat it 1,000,000 times.
Exactly. So luckily, again, fuck the feds. But this one guy was calm. Proper neat, not gonna lie, looked like a proper fucking office guy, white guy, but he was nice to me. He understood where I was coming from. He listened to me. He wasn't rude. He wasn't trying to manipulate me to say different things and stuff. And he told me he's gonna try his best. And he basically what they wanted to do, because the only crime that was definitely committed was my ex sending these videos to other people. That's revenge porn.
Yeah, I was gonna say that earlier, but I wanted you to learn.
Yeah. So they were asking me for her address because they wanted to get her done for revenge porn. Because she's sending all these videos unconsensual to my mum, my dad, my baby mum, That's against the law. I hadn't been charged with anything, so I was technically innocent. I got proven to innocent till proven guilty. Yeah. So they were asking for her details. The very next day after the interview, I'm sitting in I wake up in my ward. To be fair, beds are quite comfortable in there. To be fair,
fair play.
It's not Lewisham, absolute shithole. Do not go to Lewisham psychiatric ward, shithole. But Bethlehem, they treat you well. But I woke up and I got a call from my dad. I was like, oh, okay, what's up, Dad? And he's like, Charlie, I got great news. Everything's been dropped. Every charge was dropped. All of it's gone. And they don't want anything to do with her anymore, because they realised my truth, which was the truth, completely destroyed her lies and her story. It didn't add up.
Yeah, because they were probably questioning her.
Yeah.
And
she didn't know what to say.
Yeah, she kept twisting.
Yeah.
Well, not twisting, but like, you know, when people like they will say something, and then the next time they get questioned, it changes again. Her life just keeps changing and changing.
Let me quickly ask a question as well, yeah?
Go on, bro.
You see bitches like these, that try to basically fuck up people's lives, lie to the police, ruin people's lives, because obviously there's different levels to this. You even get obviously women who lie about rape and all of these things.
That's what she did. Yeah.
You get me? So my question to you is, when you found out that obviously everything has been dropped here, my question here is, did you want the police to basically to punish her more, or you was satisfied with everything getting dropped and you both going different directions?
I was completely satisfied with what happened. Again, I don't hold grudges, but bitches be bitches, bro. Bitches be bitches. If she wants to say that shit and try to ruin my life, and the worst part of it is when she sent it to my baby mum, because she was saying these allegations to my baby mum, and that could possibly have made me never see my child again, ever again.
For real.
And if I did get charged, I'm on the sex offender register. I've got a criminal record. I'm doing time for being a sexual offender. I'm most likely getting fucked up in pen. So it would have ruined. That's why I tried to kill myself. I was like, my life's over. And that's all I could think. All I could think was, I'm never gonna see my child again. So I was like, fuck it. What's the point?
Bro, can you imagine? Once again, even going back quickly before we move on,
yeah.
Before we move on quickly to conclude the conversation, yeah? Bro, can you realise, like, imagine if you actually killed yourself, bro, with those pills, bro. You was innocent, and this fucking bitch just made up all of those lies. Bro, imagine if you actually killed yourself. Once again, it just takes me back to saying, like, how... I'm even trying to find the word for it, bro. How dangerous this is. How evil and dangerous this is. Like, and when some women actually lie about
you hear horror stories about people actually getting charged for shit that they've never done, and it ruins their life, and they do end up killing themselves. It is like it's a main cause of men killing themselves, because let's be real. I know gender equality, feminism, whatever. But let's be real. More time the police are gonna believe in the female. They're not gonna listen to you. So
that's what I'm trying to say.
You feel hopeless. You're like, I can't talk to the feds. I can't talk to anyone else because this video's been sent round. I'm alone. I just felt so alone, and I felt so fucking lonely. Yeah. And I was like, my life's over. So what the fuck's the point? Shit. So I took these pills, but
So everything got dropped.
Everything got dropped. Like I was in there for 2 months. 1 week before I got released, I went to the interview. Calmest guy ever. He realised very, very quickly that I was telling the truth, and this was complete just bullshit. And everything got dropped the next day. Literally the very, very next day, I got a call from my dad saying, Charlie, great news. Everything's been dropped. You've got nothing to worry about anymore. And it was just the biggest sigh of relief in my life. And that's why I got released a week later, because I was like, I'm happy now. I'm not suicidal. I'm not constantly worrying about this police case. I'm not constantly worrying about losing my child. I just felt happy. I was like, thank fuck. I just felt such a relief, and I got released the next week.
Yeah, I'm sure they were gonna punish her for doing what she did.
She did. She got I think she got community service, and like some fines. But there you go. If a man did that, you're getting done for 10 years.
Community service.
Yes, bro.
That is ridiculous.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Imagine a man did that the other way around. You're getting a 5 stretch at least. At least you're getting a 5 stretch. Like,
I want to ask you a question, yeah?
go on, bro.
You can even take a few seconds to really think about this, yeah?
Okay, cool.
Yeah? Bro, you see, I've got a friend of mine who, you know, he's documented it on social media, and he even written a book about him being sectioned. He spoke about it. He's one of the main advocates of, you know, social media, of mental health awareness. So before we go, I want to ask you 2 more questions, yeah?
Yeah, cool, bro.
The first question is, you said you've been sectioned a couple of times, yeah?
3 times.
Three times, did you?
Yeah.
I think that's this, as many times as Shocker been sectioned as well. Do you know some guy called Shocker on social media?
Pass again?
Shocker.
No, I don't.
Okay,
I don't.
cool. So basically, yeah, I want us to speak about, obviously, how did you end up being sectioned the first time round?
The first time...
Just put it like on, or take up.
Don't worry, I've got it.
Cool.
The first time I got sectioned was, again, from a suicide attempt.
What made you, sorry, because I proper want to know, yeah? The first time you got sectioned because you attempted suicide, yeah?
Yeah.
What caused you to get to that point where you wanted to take your own life?
It, again, a little bit of a long story, but basically, I was with my baby mom at this time, but we hadn't had the baby yet, obviously.
Yeah, you know, just together.
Yeah, we were just together.
Yeah.
And she was a very, very, very abusive girlfriend, like physically, mentally, manipulation. She stole my money because I was doing good as a drug dealer. So like £100 would go missing, and she'd be like, oh no, you spend it, and it's just gone. She would steal my drugs because I have so many fucking drugs. I have thousands of pills. She takes 5. I can't tell, you know. I can't tell 5 pills have gone missing, and if I blamed her, it would turn into a fight, and she'd start banging me up. And
because obviously, you know, usually you hear the other way around, like men can't hit women and stuff like that, but we don't really get to hear stories, especially obviously men coming out, you know, being open about these kind of things to raise even more awareness moving forward in terms of like
you have to be
the other way around, where saying, yeah, my woman used to,
because it does happen. It does happen because there's such a stigma against men of not hitting women and being the bigger person. But she stabbed me.
Fucking hell, bro.
Not as bad as I got stabbed here, but she stabbed. She had this little Hello Kitty knife. And she stabbed me in the arm one time. And I just thought to myself, what the fuck am I doing, bro? Like, why am I in a relationship with this girl?
A toxic
She's stealing money from me. She's stealing drugs from me. She's using me for drugs. She's using me for a house to live in because she got kicked out of her yard.
Oh, damn, one of those bitches.
Yeah, not paying rent. My mum's cooking dinner for her.
And she's still finding the audacity to actually treat you like that.
But she was, to be fair, she was a drug addict. So you can't really expect anything else.
Okay, so so the first time you got sectioned...
The first time I got sectioned...
She drove you to that point.
I was in her room.
Yeah.
I was living at her house for a bit, paying rent. Cause I'm the man. Yeah. She hasn't got to pay rent in my yard, but... I was sitting there, and I just had a bag full of Vals, and I had a bag full of Zans.
What's those drugs? Obviously, for those, you know, like some
Xanax,
people don't really know.
Xanax and Valium, diazepam. Yeah. Valium is diazepam. Zans is Xanax. They're benzos, so they basically make you very, very sleepy. And if you take enough of them with alcohol, you're pretty much guaranteed to die, because your body shuts down because you're so sleepy. Yeah. And then you've taken the alcohol as well. You won't wake up, and you'll start coughing on your vomit. Oh shit. And you'll like suffocate. Yeah. So shit. So I sat there, and she watched me take about 50 pills back to back. She just watched me do it, And then all of a sudden I'm waking up, throwing up in a bucket, throwing up in a bowl, police getting called, not police, ambulance getting called. And that was the first time I got sectioned. Because I was so done with her manipulating me, and I was so done with just sitting next to this girl every single day doing drugs after drugs after drugs. It was just so repetitive, and I was like, is this what my life is now? Is this what my life is now? Because if this is what my life is gonna be for the rest of my life, I can't be asked. So that's what drove me to try and kill myself again.
Yeah. So the first
That
time.
was the first time.
Yeah. So how did you get sectioned the second time?
Second time, again, I was still with my baby mum, because I'm a fucking idiot. But we made a pact, because I overdosed on pills. I got sent to the hospital, and I was so in love with her at this point. Once all the nurses had gone, I ripped out all the cables at my veins, ripped off all the patches and all that shit, ran out of hospital, escaped. She was waiting for me outside.
Oh my God.
And we went to a Premier Inn to hide, and we bought 2 boxes of 10 cases of Strongbow, and we were both saying to each other, let's just kill ourselves together, like Bonnie and Clyde type shit.
I was literally thinking that.
Yeah.
Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, Romeo and Juliet. So we were thinking, let's go to this hotel, we'll take as many pills as we can, and we'll drink as much as we can, and we'll just die together. And luckily, because I was still in the state of overdose from the hospital,
Yeah.
and the way I ripped all the shit out of my arms, which is like IV, which is helping me.
Oh my God, yeah.
I got to the front of the hospital and I could barely walk. I was like lightheaded. I was like out of it, and my baby mom's just there texting, trying to find a cab. Got a cab to the Premier Inn, and all I was doing was maybe too much information, but I was just throwing up. I was like fucking shitting myself. Not shitting myself, but just going to the toilet all the time. I just felt ill. And the idea of drinking a drop of alcohol at that point was just, I couldn't do it. So I never ended up trying to kill myself. But because I'd ran away from hospital, the missing persons organization got involved.
Yeah.
So they called me. I basically had a breakdown on the phone saying, like, it's fine, I'll just walk back to hospital. Just don't get the feds involved. Just don't get the feds involved. We walk downstairs. There's 3 man in fucking high-vis feds waiting for us. And they put us both in handcuffs. I got taken back to the hospital. She got taken back to the hospital. She escaped again, but because I'd run away before, I was in a secure unit now, where I couldn't escape. Okay. So I got sectioned again.
Has because obviously the mother of your child, you know that. Yeah. Obviously, right now we don't obviously, only you know innit, what's going on with her mentally and whatever within her life. Like, has she ever been sectioned before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like maybe twice.
Yeah, and
she used to be like a very, very, very bad Xanax fiend. Okay. Very, very bad. Like taking 40 bars a day just to feel normal type thing.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, and these are bars that are pressed. They're not.
Yeah. I've never obviously.
Xanax is called alprazolam. So pressed Xans could be cut with anything. Unless you get medicals, which are in like the little strips, that's alprazolam. But if you get bars off the street, some man pressed those in his back garden or something. So you fuck knows what's going in them. Yeah. She's taking 40 a day, and when she's not on them, she's fucking nuts, absolutely nuts. Because she's withdrawing. She had BPD, she had bipolar, she had all these mental health issues. Oh my God! Wow. So it's crazy. Yeah.
Quick question before we go on to the third time that you were sectioned. Before that,
yeah.
Do you ever, moving forward, like I said a minute ago, obviously, hopefully she's a little bit better now that she's a mother.
Oh, bro. But she switched her life around.
Yeah,
I'm very, very proud of her.
Because
she's a great mother now.
Let people know, because I was gonna say, proper listening to that,
Yeah.
Like, I was gonna say, like, right, like, in terms of like having a child with somebody like that, like, you get what I'm trying to say, like, how is that, like, having, like you said, maybe explain, It
was a shock to the system, because we were talking, and then she blocked me one day.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a bit weird, but minor, whatever. She blocked me, whatever it is, what it is. And then, as I said, 5 months later, child services at my door saying you need to pay child support for this baby. I was like, what baby? I ain't got a baby. And they're like, are you Charlie Barnes? I was like, yeah. And she's like, yeah, you have a daughter with my baby mum's name.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? My mum was standing next to me when this was said, and we both were just fucking shocked. We both immediately asked for a DNA test, because fuck knows what she was up to.
Of course, as you do.
Yeah, but DNA test came back 99.9%, 100% mine. So
that was
as soon as
WakeUpCharlie Jr.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. But as soon as I heard that, I was like, all right, cool, I've got a daughter. And at first it was meetings at the child services offices and stuff.
Yeah.
Because she was going. It was mostly her going through a lot of tests and stuff to make sure she wasn't on drugs anymore. Yeah. So she would be having regular piss tests, regular hair strand tests and shit.
Oh shit!
Just to make sure she wasn't on drugs.
Yeah.
And honestly, I am really, really proud of her. She's a great mother now. She's sober. I can't ask any more for her. She's a really good mother. So
yeah.
So people can change. People can change.
That's a beautiful way to conclude that section of it, because obviously sometimes people, I'm sure if I was watching this conversation, I would have obviously been thinking, like, right, Charlie, like right now, obviously, she sounds like a crazy person, right? Yeah. You've got a child with her now, and how is she able to be a mom with all of these drugs that you said she'd take, or she? You get what I'm trying to say. So overall, it's good that you concluded it, that now she's actually sorted herself out.
She sorted herself out big time.
Yeah.
And, I see her I see my daughter regularly now. Like,
that's proper good, man.
4 or 5 times a week. So
proper good, man.
And she's moving down. She's moving down to South Croydon now. So I'll be able to see her more.
So a little bit. So basically closer to you.
Closer to me.
That's proper good, man.
Yeah.
And the last 2 more things I want to ask you before we go. The first one is obviously, how did you get section the third time?
The third time, I've already told you. That
was that the third time? Yeah.
The third time was when my ex tried to ruin my life.
Was that the third time? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the third time. Yeah. Alright, cool. It's all good. Like after, obviously, we said to quite a lot of people, especially the ones that we feel like we've had like actually a proper good, beautiful conversation here, and you're one of them, man. We definitely want you to come back on the red chair, bro. Even next time,
any day,
either by yourself or we'll try to arrange for you to come back. We basically we'll try to invite another guest, so that we try to just have you to just go back and forth. Oh, like I said, just by yourself.
Bro, likewise, I've really enjoyed this. Like, you guys are proper calm guys.
Yeah, bro.
Easy to chat to you.
Yeah, man. Because I feel you know what I'm trying to say. Thank you, bro. Yeah, you get me. Because I feel like. Sorry, I'll shake hand properly once I finish filming, you get me, because I'm holding a thing. Because obviously, like, there's a lot of people, like, I always say it here, it's one of the most things that I probably repeat here. There's a lot of people talking, innit? There's a lot of people with, podcasts and all of these things. But here, what we're trying to build, not even trying to, what we're slowly building is like, like, quality conversation. Timeless, real conversations. Obviously, there's certain people that are having them as well, but I feel like these kind of conversations, like, there's always more space for more of these conversations. You go coming from. Obviously, sometimes we can have a little laugh.
I've got millions of stories.
Exactly, bro. So I feel like this is very, very important, man. Yeah, man. And we literally, even off camera, whatever. Like, I usually just, bro. Sometimes I can't even control my mind off camera. even when I'm talking to my brethren, family members, bro,
yeah.
I'm always just asking questions, bro. It's crazy. You get me?
Good.
So
I'm glad you found an
yeah,
outlet
bro.
for that as well.
Bro,
And you're doing your shit. You're doing your shit, bro. You're
Yeah.
doing your shit. You're doing well, man.
Thank you, bro. But sometimes it's jarring though, because I just want my mind to just switch off from
Of course.
asking questions or whatever.
Especially probably, I probably you probably get their clients fucking
Yeah,
cancelling.
it's
and
picking
shit.
up. Obviously, in terms of counselling, sometimes people cancel, but in terms of like picking up people wanting to come on or
Yeah.
whatever, it's just all about arranging obviously the dates and times where
Yeah.
both parties are available. But the last question I want to ask you before we go, before we conclude this one is like, how you see right now? Obviously we know you now a little bit more. Like you're very open and honest.
Yeah.
Like be brutally honest.
Yeah.
How is your mental health right now, bro?
Right now, it's on and off. I have my bad days.
Yeah.
I have my good days. But I try and wake up and have a routine. I think that's very important.
Yeah.
Like, cause I used to be very skinny. I didn't work out. I didn't want to eat because that's what depression does to you.
Yeah.
You don't care about yourself. You don't want to wash yourself. You don't want to eat.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be able to clean your sheets. You can't be able to clean your room. All that stuff. So what I try to do is take it day by day, little by little. Just do little tasks now and then, and it will build into a routine. And right now, I've got a good decent routine going on, and that's keeping me sane. But don't get me wrong, with the PTSD and I don't sleep very well. Let's put it that way, because I have a lot of nightmares, a lot of flashbacks and shit. So that's still there. That's always gonna be there. But I'm getting through it, bro. I'm getting through it. And as I said, I'm trying to release a lot of that tension, a lot of those feelings through my music.
Yeah.
And I hope other people can relate to that and maybe even feel better and feel not alone, you know? Because the amount of times I felt alone when no one was there for me, again, I can tell you millions of stories. Like my best friend from high school, year 7 to year 11, snaked me, cut me off completely because of my mental health. Because he was from like a rich family, so he didn't understand.
That's what I was gonna say. Sometimes not making up excuses for them kind of fuckers.
No, of course.
But however, yeah, sometimes it's like some people
they haven't experienced it. So
they don't know what to do, and sometimes people like that classic saying. Sometimes people fear what they don't understand.
There you go.
You get me?
There you go, bro.
Yeah, man.
Very good saying. Very good saying.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, it's just like. Sorry, I kind of lost my train.
No, you're just basically you know that with your mental health, like you said.
Yeah.
When you were talking, you even said something about you haven't really had a good sleep in a while.
Yeah.
When was the last time, the last time you could remember, the last time you had like a proper good sleep and you woke up feeling like, yeah, that was a good sleep?
That's a hard one, bro. I want to say like 16 years old.
What?
So about 5 years ago.
What?
Yeah. It's an every night thing, bro.
Bro, do you know how deep this is?
Let me put it this way.
Yeah.
I sleep with a screwdriver under my pillow.
What, till now?
To this day.
That's
because
PTSD.
The last time I smoked, is why I don't smoke weed.
Yeah.
Last time I smoked, I got so paranoid. I heard rustling in my garden. I grabbed some chef, went out in the garden, stood out there for 10 minutes thinking someone's going to jump over my fence. Realising it was just probably fucking birds or something. And I walked in and I'm like, I'm so paranoid for just smoking this shit.
Yeah.
So I need to stop. So that's when I stopped smoking weed. But the paranoia never stops as well, because even on the way here, I'm always looking at people. I never wear headphones, so I know if someone's coming up on me.
Yeah.
So like
you never wear headphones.
I never wear headphones
because it blocks out your senses.
Yeah, it blocks out your senses.
Yeah.
If I can't hear someone run up on me, because I got headphones in, that's my fault. So I don't wear headphones.
Shit, bro.
I've always got to be aware of everything.
People
say, I said, bro, hold on. Let me show you. See this lighter, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm constantly walking around with it in my pocket like that, ready to spark someone, just like that, just in case someone runs up on me or someone tries to start something.
I've never seen that in my life. How
Really?
did that? No, obviously I've seen a lighter, but in terms of like somebody
using
kind
it
of
as a
like
weapon.
using it as a weapon.
Yeah, because I've never been a pussy or to be carrying knives. I've never done that.
Yeah.
Because I've always believed in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
If you're a man, and a man has a problem with you, you fight out and you handshake afterwards.
That's why a lot of these youth stabbing each other need to fucking do, bro. Just
exactly.
fight, because even if you fight and one of you don't lose, everybody knows at least both of you don't would end up still living.
Exactly.
Day.
So I'm like that's why these rings, they help as well, because obviously if you get banged in the face with these again, you get.
It's like having knuckle dust.
There you go, bro.
People usually say,
go
people
on.
usually say, like, not even people, I think it's scientifically proven, that sleep is one of the most important thing to have. Good sleep, so, because you shocked me, I'm not gonna lie. You saying that you haven't had a good night's sleep in a good few years,
5 years.
In 5 years, to be exact, How the fuck do you, how are you still functioning, like, if you go on trying to say, obviously, like you said, you still have, some of your issues.
Well, bro, I came here today on about 3 hours of sleep. It just.
I'm buffed.
You get used to it. You get used to it, because I'm telling you, bro. For the past 3 years since it happened, I have constant nightmares of my family getting hurt, me getting hurt, my best friends getting hurt, or I get these weird dreams where. It's like a consistent dream where I'm in the dream. I've got bare friends around me. I've got bare family members around me, but they all hate me for no reason. And I'm constantly in the dream trying to figure out what have I done wrong. But they never tell me in the dream. They never tell me. So I'm just left constantly anxious. And then I wake up and I think it's real. So I start texting my bro like, "Yo, bro, you good, man? Like, did I say something or something?" And he's like, "Nah, bro, what are you chatting about?" And I realise, I clock it, I'm like, I just fucking dreamt about it.
How many times roughly have you had that exact dream? Fucking hell,
bro. I can't even count, bro. I can't even count, because it's so different sometimes. Sometimes it's with my mum, sometimes it's with my whole family, sometimes it's with my friends.
Yeah.
But it's always the same
people.
What's the word? The same vibe.
Yeah.
It's like people I care about.
Yeah.
They just hate me for some reason, and they're making fun of me in their dreams, and they're joking about me and roasting me in front of my face. And I'm asking, why are you doing this? Like, I love you, dad, or I love you, mum. Why are you doing this? And they never tell me. So I just wake up in a constant just anxiety, just like thinking like, what the fuck have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? Yeah. But it's just a dream.
Yeah. Besides your friend,
Yeah.
Have you tried to have this conversation with anyone, like in your family, with any of those people that you constantly dreaming about in your dreams?
I tell my mum about my dreams.
What does she say?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to book an appointment. You know how fucking hard it is these days after COVID and shit. But I think
like therapy session.
Not therapy. Apparently there's a drug that helps with your dreams, like specifically your dreams. Like I don't know if it like eliminates your dreams so you don't dream anymore, or they like make them fairies and roses or whatever. I'm not sure how it works, but apparently there is like a certain PTSD drug that helps with your dreams, because obviously there's so many war veterans and other people with PTSD. They've developed something that might help with it. So I've never tried that before. So we're thinking about going down that route. But
have you ever thought about because this is like going full circle, right?
Yeah, right.
Obviously we're about to end the conversation, but it's going right full circle from some of the things we said at the beginning. You see like tablets, pills, taking pills and things like that. For many years with a little bit of what happened to my uncle, what I told you, like till this day it put me off, like like medication or whatever. So I just do natural herbs or whatever with certain things.
I hear that.
With some things that need to heal. Like, have you thought about trying to do a little bit more research in terms of like natural like like remedies and some of them things?
I've tried everything. CBD.
Yeah.
I've tried putting lavender on my pillow.
Yeah.
Trying anything you think of, right? Honestly, anything you can think of. I get given promethazine and melatonin to help me actually fall asleep.
Yeah.
Because that's a very big struggle.
So you're actually on some medication.
Yeah, I'm on. You won't know what this is, but it's trazodone, quetiapine, melatonin, and promethazine.
I've heard of melatonin.
Yeah. Melatonin helps you sleep. Promethazine helps you calm down and sleep. Trazodone is an antipsychotic, and quetiapine is the antipsychotic, and the trazodone is an antidepressant. So I'm on meds that keep me level. That's the way I can describe it. Like, it keeps me level. It does. So I won't have crazy mood swings where I'm like, okay, I'm fine. Oh no, I want to kill myself. No, I'm fine. I kind of want to kill myself. You know what I mean? It just keeps me at a stable level.
Yeah.
But it's always the nighttime where you're alone in your bed and your brain just starts running, and all you can think about is just the way the knife felt, the way the handle hit me, the way I saw my brother's face go pale because he was bleeding out to death, the way I saw my mum panicking because she thought she was about to lose her child. Yeah. All this shit.
There's a constant.
And it's just all in my head.
Keeps rewinding.
Yeah.
Every night.
Exactly. Yeah. So the melatonin and the promethazine help me get to sleep. They knock me out, but I'm getting knocked out with those thoughts in my head. So they turn into dreams. And because I'm knocked out, I'm stuck in these dreams.
Yeah.
So it's at the moment it's like I can get to sleep, but I do not get a good night's rest because I'm constantly waking up sweating from dreams. Yeah. I'm constantly waking up,
keep getting
flashbacks, and then I'm staying up for another 2 hours because I can't get back to sleep, and I get to sleep for an hour. It's just broken up. Like, I don't know if you guys know what REM sleep is. Yeah. When you like proper get into like the proper zone of sleeping. Yeah. I've just never reached that. So I'm just constantly running on fumes basically, mate. But you get used to it, and especially with being a dad now, like it's not about me anymore. It's about my daughter. So I'll do everything in my power to do what's good for my daughter, and I feel right now I'm doing something positive. I'm putting my trauma and my feelings into something positive, like music, and like you said earlier, it is also a way to make your family's life better. Of course. Because if you do get famous, if you do blow up, you're making a lot of money. Of course, and you're changing your family's lives. So yeah, that's
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Yeah. I didn't really expect this conversation to go this way, innit? But however, bro, in a beautiful way, I'm very, very surprised. I'm very, very happy that obviously you've got thank you. You know, even this is, let's just call this like part one, innit? There's many parts to come. But bro,
invite me anytime. I'm here.
Bro, I wanna just honestly from the bottom of my heart, I wanna thank you for even coming to actually share your story with us, bro. Honestly.
No, that's why I came. Cause you guys gave me this opportunity. Don't forget that. You guys are the real ones. You booked an appointment. You trusted me to come, 100%. And that's why I didn't want to let you down. Because that's why I ran for that train. You'll never catch me running for a bus or a train, fam. You'll never catch me running for a train. But I was dashing down this fucking train station to get this train. That if I missed by 1 minute, I would have been here like at 5, like a completely different time. Yeah, man. So I wanted to get here and show you guys respect. And show you that I'm not trying to mess you about or anything.
Mad respect, man.
So, likewise.
You get me, like
I appreciate you guys having me, honestly.
No, we definitely appreciate you too, man.
Big up Red Light TV.
Come on, man. I even want to say to you, bro, like you see the people, like if you could basically, like, obviously you're still going through your journey. All of us are going through our own journey. Like you said, you try to take, one day at a time. You get what I'm trying to say. And I just want to say, bro, is continue pushing, bro. Continue having, like, you see the mindset that you've got, bro. Continue having that. And I know for a fact, bro, your life is going to change. Your life is going to get even better. You get what I'm trying to say. Obviously, I'm not God. I don't know when, but all we can do, even all of us going through our own individual things, bro, all we can do is to just continue just slowly pushing forward with the hard
appreciate
days,
that,
the
yeah.
good days and the
100%.
hard days, and
100%.
eventually be able to actually finally see a better life consistently. You get me?
100%. And I will say one more thing.
Go on,
one
my
more
guy.
thing. Working out saves lives. If you're feeling depressed and down, just do 10 push-ups, and I guarantee you will feel a little bit better, because you're doing something productive, you're doing something healthy, and you're working on yourself. So working out, whatever it is, even if you can't do one sit-up, like, just there's ways of working out that you can do right now that will help you. A lot of people forget that. Like, it just train. Like, maybe just get a gym membership, go on the treadmill for a couple, like 10 minutes. That's something, and it's productive. Like, now I got a pull-up bar. Every time I see it, I just bust out 10.
Come on.
Just keeping it go, just cause it makes you feel better, because you are releasing a lot of tension when you're doing it. You're just like,
of course.
And I don't know if you guys have seen the memes on Instagram, but it's like when you're in the gym, and then you randomly think of your ex, and it makes you push harder. You're like, fuck this bitch, I'm getting this weight up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Now, exercise,
Yeah.
you know, for a very long time, exercise has been scientifically proven to be one of the most effective ways to, you know, to better your, you know, how you feel about yourself, and to better your mental health.
I was about to say, it helps your self-image as well. It makes you feel
1,000,000%.
better about yourself.
1,000,000%.
Because when you're looking in the mirror and you got like a little six-pack going, you got some pecs, you're
Come
like,
on.
damn, come on then, all right.
Even
or like when you go to the gym and you hit a PR,
Yeah.
you're like, damn, I'm improving, I'm doing something, you know what I'm saying? It's something productive.
Yeah. That's why even my brethren knows that I love to go out every week. For me, I love to go out for a jog. You get me that?
Nice.
Twice every week, 2 or 3 times every week, and every time I go out for a jog, bro, you see like when you're so tired, and you see like when you're sweating, you see that feeling, brother, that
Runner's
feeling,
high.
I love that fucking feeling, bro.
When you're in nature as well,
Yeah,
you're just breathing fresh air.
You know what I mean? I love nature as well.
Yeah,
like I want to do.
That's another thing. Like if you're struggling with depression out there, guys, just take a walk. Just try and get out of the house, because staying in your room is going to do nothing but make everything worse. You're just going to be stuck with your thoughts. You're alone, and you're not doing anything productive that will make your brain give yourself the dopamine and serotonin to keep going.
Yeah.
So just try and take a walk. It can be 5 minutes, it can be 2 minutes.
Literally.
Maybe just stand in the garden and look at the sun for a bit.
Yeah.
That helps. Get some vitamin D. Just stare into the sun and just enjoy it. Just enjoy the warmth. And it will make your day 10 times better. It will start your day off better, which means your day will gradually get better in the long run.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
I wanna to basically conclude this conversation.
Yeah.
I wanna just basically, like, you see that all of us have got people who are special in our lives, you know. You know, like either family members, partners.
Yeah.
You know, like people who basically, you know, help us get through some of our difficult days.
Yeah.
People who bring value into our lives on a
joy.
regular basis. You get me?
Yeah.
So obviously, I want you to obviously, you know, thank some of those people. Yeah, obviously you know who they are. If you want to say the names, or even just say thank you, if you want to. In terms of like, those people who help you till this second. Okay. Those people who help you get to where you are and continue to help you moving forward. You know, like, you know, if you would like to say a thank you to those,
100%,
you know, beautiful souls, those beautiful people before we go, and then
I want to thank my mum for always supporting me and always supporting my dreams. You've always been there for me, and I'll always be there for you. I want to thank my dad for just being the biggest supporter of my music and just being the biggest supporter of me following my dreams. Big up K-Tox, aka Jacob, my blood brother. You're my guy forever. You know you are. You're my brother. I will never let you down. You never let me down. I know that. Big up Mush, great guy. Helps me with shows and stuff. I've got to know him very well recently. He's a very nice guy. Big up Mush. He's helped me a lot. And big up my brother, because I'm proud of you, bro. Because you've gone through a lot of the shit I've gone through. And you're in uni right now, and you're following your dreams of being a criminologist. So big up my brother. I won't say big up my sister because we're kind of beefing right now, but I still love you.
Yeah.
But you're a little bitch.
Real talk, reality. This
Real
is reality.
talk, real talk.
Real talk. I love your honesty, man.
And big up my cousin because when she was 19, she had a baby, and the baby dad is like 34.
Okay.
So she kind of, I don't think she'll watch this, but she kind of got baby trapped, and the guy right now is cheating on her and all that shit.
Yeah.
So it's a struggle for her.
But big up for continue to push forward.
Big up my cousin Darcy. I love you to bits.
Big up Darcy.
You're my little sister. You're not even my cousin. You're my little sister. And I'm so proud of you for how you've stepped up and looked after that child, Riley. So I'm proud of you. Yeah. And finally, big up these two, my boys, Red Light TV.
Come on, Reality TV.
Reality TV, sorry.
Yeah, now you're good, bro.
Reality, Red Share, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Reality TV.
It's reality. It's literally reality team, like teamwork TV. Very easy. Yeah,
cool,
reality team TV.
Reality team, bro. Big them up because they're great people to chat to.
Thank you, my bro.
They are real. They're real as fuck.
You get me?
And they're just calm, man. Like, you can't ask for better people to chat to. Big man thing. So,
bro,
pleasure, man.
It's been a pleasure,
It's been a pleasure. Likewise.
Reality
likewise.
Team TV.
Yeah.
We're back. We're back. You get me?
Peace out.
Wake up, Charlie.
Wake up, Charlie. Wake up, Charlie. All
Wake the bomber club, Charlie.
All socials. Wake up, Charlie. All socials.
Come on. Yeah, man. Peace, yeah? Peace, bro.